The three suspects in the deadly 2022 K Street shooting pleaded not guilty in court today. Brothers Dundre and Smiley Martin and Matula Payton are charged in the shooting deaths of three bystanders during the shootout last year. Smiley Martin is also charged with felony possession of a machine gun.
It's day 5 of the manhunt for the man suspected of killing a Maryland state judge in his own driveway. Authorities say Pedro Aragate shot and killed Judge Andrew Wilkinson because the judge ruled against him in a child custody case.
Governor Gavin Newsom in China for a week-long visit, trying to strengthen California's role as a global leader on climate change. He's expected to sign agreements with Chinese leaders to set mutual commitments on several climate goals.
Tonight, 9 House Republicans pitch themselves to colleagues behind closed doors to be the next Speaker of the House. The Republican infighting and lack of a Speaker has led to legislative paralysis. The party hopes to have a nominee by tomorrow, but there's still a question if they can get the needed 217 votes in the House.
Senator Bob Menendez today pleaded not guilty to charges of acting as a foreign agent for the Egyptian government. Menendez and his wife were also accused of accepting hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash and gold bars in exchange for using his influence with Egypt's leaders.
Former Olympic gymnast Mary Lou Retton is home from the hospital recovering from a scary bout of pneumonia. Retton at one point was described as fighting for her life in the ICU from a rare form of the virus.
Two-time world champion gymnast Kara Eaker has announced her retirement from the sport at age 20. Eaker cites what she calls verbal and emotional abuse while training with the University of Utah's gymnastics team. She says her complaints to the school's athletic department were dismissed.
Food prices are starting to pull back a little. The Wall Street Journal says promotions at stores are up to levels not seen since before the pandemic, but food costs are still about a third higher than 2019.
Fisher-Price is recalling more than 20,000 Thomas & Friends toys. The problem? A plastic piece with a strong magnet that's supposed to connect trains can come loose and pose a choking hazard.
The Humane Rescue Alliance held its 36th annual Bark Ball in Washington, D.C. over the weekend, a black tie event that raises money to help rescue animals. And those are your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.